And a very good evening, Collective. Welcome to the live. Collective, welcome to the live. I'm channeling from TikTok, as per usual, to the YouTube family. Allowing the Collective as they are. A bit tired this evening, but we continue. We continue. A very good evening to Phenomenon, Tawoza to Vero, Tawoza to Palisa, Tawoza to Sbongile, Tawoza to Mamkwati, Tawoza to Miss Mbali. Guys, I'm tired today. Tawoza to Ingrid, Tawoza Mdumdala. Evening Zimbi. Tawoza Miss Mbali. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Tawoza to Mamwani, to user 4914, to Ice Momi, to Dewodi, to Basi, to Wazan Mandabadala. This evening, Tawoza to Daddy, Tawoza to Nooks, Tawoza to MJ, Tawoza to Tando, Tawoza to Sibongi. Oof. All right. Collective, this evening, we're going to look into 3 relationships. I'm going to look at single people. I'm going to look at current relationships and long-term relationships at the end. All right. Hey, Makosi, Nitogoza Ndabadala. Tawoza to Zama. All right, let's tap in. Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages here. This is here for our singles here. That have just been done dirty. My singles that have just been done dirty. This one is for you. We're getting the tea for you. Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. First things first. Naturally, Collective, you would be very much uninterested after discovering what you've discovered. There's an air of heavy despondence here, very withdrawn, very sad, but also a imminent energy here of recalibration. I'm not seeing you staying in this state for a very long time here, Collective. I'm seeing you move here. Moving in silence is significant to the reading. Tawoza Ndabadala, Tawoza to Mukololo, Tawoza to Yoyo Soil. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Drama starter. One more. What's the tea, Spirit? What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? Right. Bankrupt. bottom of the deck. Threatening, intimidating, and bothered. Interesting combination there. Well, collective off the bat, it does give this insidious energetic confluence here of moving in silence here, that, there's that third party energy that's present here. You seem to have picked a drama starter here. There's definitely something here that's coming across now for the second day in a row, the bankruptcy. So there could have been some codependency here. This was the reason why this person maybe didn't choose you in this particular instance. There could be also elements of threatening here. We cannot rule that out. Acts of intimidation. And, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. This person is very bothered. This person is very bothered about the current situation and how things are standing here with the collective. They are not happy at all. Let's tap into the tarot. See what the tarot has for us this evening here. For the collective here, please, Spirit, clear, concise messages. There's no communication here between the two of you here. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's silence, there's healing here. The collective has taken a stance to withdraw their energy. Oh, this is the challenge. Oh, look at that. 10 of Swords being the overall challenge here. Alright. Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, here for the collective. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Alright. Thokozani Bandabadala, those who have just come in. Ngisacula. Ngisafunda iphephandaba. Thokozani izindlondlo. You're telling me here, collective, that, Koko, you're willing to work so hard for this. You're willing to put in the effort, the time, the tenacity. Be patient, take your time, perfect it, craft it in a manner. You're chiseling here. You're chiseling something here of you. I'm hearing anything worth having is worth waiting for, and taking your time as you craft it meticulously here. As you look at this 8th pentacle here, you saw progress here. You saw the 10 of Pentacles being very real here with this particular person here in this energetic confluence. It's almost you getting your groove back. It's giving the energetic confluence here that you're getting your mojo back. You're getting focused, You're getting really comfortable in this energetic confluence of this particular person. Okay. So we did peep, and we did see here that the overall challenge here was this ending, and the brutality of the ending was the one thing that's disturbing the collective here, is that there was the ultimate betrayal here. And I hear the echoing, why? Well, we'll find out, collective, why. But we did have an indication here from the T that there could be an aspect here of serious codependency, some threatening going on here, bankruptcy, and somebody here who's also unhealed. Yeah? So you could have been dealing with somebody here who is truly unhealed here, and really needs to start doing the inner work and healing here. Alright, so what happened here in the recent past? Once again, Spirit is also showing up again to say that, look, collective, this was a spiritual experience that you just had. Okay, this was part of your karmic contract. So Job engisho ukuthi ile hamba mayokugcina If you care to just take a moment and look at my status lapana, this is where you've chosen a path where you're saying here to the universe, universe, I am done with my karmic debt. I wish not to look back. I wish to move forward with my life here. Hey, user 70, yes. Le mpama lena yokugcina iyona ke le mpama le uyitholela next to this wheel of fortune as well next to it. So these are very karmic contracts here. All right, but a closure of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle as well, because where one door closes, another door opens here. So you've come full circle here. So your karma here, collective, has been paid in full. All right. And then the wheel of fortune now, present day, is definitely now turning in your favor here. What we do see here in the near future, this energy keeps coming up here, collective, and I'm finding it very difficult to ignore, because even yesterday's reading, as it closed off, it keeps saying here there's going to be a new start with this particular person, or a potential here for marriage. I'm going to take it here with a pinch of salt, leave it in the air, all right? But I'm also going to entertain the idea that this could be then opportunity for a new person here to come into your life. Hey, I had the same question. How do we go from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups? How do we go from working away from karmics to coming back into the lives of karmics? So that's why I'm going to take it with a pinch of salt and leave it in the air. But I just want to observe this energy in its presence, in its due respect, right? But also make room to say, it's also ushering in a new energetic conference here, because to the cards readings here, you've closed off karmic cycles, and this is going to be a new cycle here where the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So in due respect, it should be a new person, all right? But I will read the messages and the cards as I see them, as well taking into consideration and cognition of astrology, okay? And sometimes how a relationship like this person could very well be your soulmate. That we cannot rule out. All right, and maybe the sooner you make peace with that idea, the better. Hey, Gogo, asikuzwanga. Hey, Gogo, ngathi asikuzwanga lapha nemuva. Asikuzwanga, Gogo. Yes, sometimes a relationship like this is used by the universe, all right, to usher in your new person. And what I was doing with the green and black cards, the green and gold cards rather. No, it was the harmony deck, yeah, the harmony deck. I remember saying, Wuti, this new person that's coming into your life comes in with karmic debt that needs to be paid, and that you would need that person. I remember that reading from that point forth, all right? And it keeps tying in and creating this weave here in these readings. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to ignore it, but in Zaibega, and I'm going to observe it. All right, so let's carry on with the reading. What's happening with your person here? They are up in their head. This person is up in their head, overthinking, still feeling trapped. But the Eight of Swords energetic confluence is think to be self-conceived restrictions here, self-imposed restrictions here. This is somebody here who's going through bouts of depression, regret, overthinking thoughts, overthinking, replaying events that cannot be changed, and still not taking decisions or taking self-empowered decisions to empower themselves to choose the path that they need to choose here. It's a very selfish energy, though. It's a very selfish energy in the sense that it's very intelligent, so it does this deliberately. And it's still in the energetic confidence of wanting to win at all costs. You may be asking yourself, collective, will you ever get an apology? Will you get a confession? Will this person ever own up to what they've done? I don't see it happening this week. If anything, they're taking this to the grave. They're taking this to the grave. And then it pains them equally as it pains you, ironically. Nonetheless, what's happening here? I'm getting the Three of Pentacles as a very spiritual card, so still this person is now undergoing what we would call possibly a spiritual awakening of their own, as they've onset another spiritual awakening within yourself as well here, collective. And Spirit's advice here is to chill. Shaya umoya bopha iphondo. Shaya umoya ncane. Hanged Man. It's time to go within here, collective. It's time for the collective to meditate. It's time for the collective to perfect their manifestations here. It's a period here where now you've seen this person's hand, you've seen exactly the flaws and the wounds that you needed to heal. Now you can build on this 10 of Cups here and your future manifestations here. This is what I'm seeing you build here, collective, here in this Hanged Man energetic conference here. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, that's for sure. And this old cycle is definitely closing out here. So that's closed out. This is coming in. This is your manifestation. It's very much aligned here to your 10 of Cups as well. Because you came here to experience love in this lifetime. You came here to experience love in this lifetime. What are the external circumstances here? No, justice. Look, this person is going to be receiving karma now. This person here that put you through all of this is going to be receiving karma now. All right, and that is why it's imperative that you stay far and clear from this particular person. You need to stay far and clear from this particular person here. All right. Create distance. And the hopes and fears here? Well, they hope that nobody comes to you with a love offer because they believe you're their person. They believe that you guys are soulmates. They believe that this can work. They don't even have a reason as to why they had this infidelity here, this ultimate betrayal. You know, it's one of those reasons of, I'm seeing them just do this. You know, it's like kids. You're like, they want to shrug their shoulders. They're like, I don't know. Overall outcome. Yeah, no. This person's going to be mentally conflicted for a very long time about this relationship. They're going to truly regret having taken this opportunity for granted. And they'll forever look back, because it's now changed the trajectory of the relationships that they'll be exposed to. But I do see, if they do try come and approach you, you guys will have a fight, that's for sure. I see your next interaction with this person being a fight. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's move on to the second reading here. Long-term couples. And